So, hi dear Capricorn, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal, no contact love reading for all the Cappies, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising from today till the end of March 2026. Roles can be reversed also, and if it is not resonating, this is definitely not your story. Please don't try to forcibly fit yourself into the reading, honey. Sometimes the messages are not for you. For personal reading healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. And for tarot reading course, self-love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass 2, links are given below. So let's start. Okay, the person that you're in no contact or no communication with, their current feelings for you right now. So we have the Devil, the Four of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands. So they feel like from deep inside, subconscious level, whatever you call it, like they are not very much aware of this energy, but from deep inside, this person is feeling like having a lot of communication with you, having back and forth communication with you, clearing the air with you, telling you their side of the story and listening to your side of the story so that you guys can, maybe come on the same page and sort it out. But on a conscious level, this is like your card only. This person is holding back this urge or desire to connect or reconnect with you, but they're still holding on to you like you are the reason they are breathing or something. And then they're feeling like this is a divine connection, this is something that's out of this world, this is a spiritual bond, this is a spiritual connection, and that is why they're not able to let it go. No, the reason here is that they're obsessed with you, obsessed with the idea of being with you. And most of us, I also used to do that, so that's why I find it funny. Most of us, when we get obsessed with someone, when we can't let something go, someone go out of our system, we just make it like we just make it look like, oh, this is spiritual, this is something out of the world, and that is why I'm not able to let them go. No, you're obsessed, honey, because you have nothing better to do in your life, because you are lacking in self-love, self-worth, and that is why you're so obsessed with the idea or being with that person. So that's why. So this person is feeling like they are not able to let you go out of their system. That is why they feel like this might be a spiritual bond or a spiritual connection. And I know it, this is what they're feeling, that they know it. But because the Devil card is here, I don't think so this is a spiritual bond. This is just obsession of being with you, literally, or just being with, just the idea of being with you is giving them goosebumps or something, I don't know. This is like, oh my god, well, no, Anjali, this is spiritual. Okay, good luck. Let's see what this person wants from you. If you are a cross watcher and if you are feeling like this shade, honey, work on yourself. Okay, don't give your obsession or your lack of self-worth or lack of self-love the name of, oh my god, this is spiritual. Let's see what this person wants from you. What are their intentions for the situation between you and them, Cappies? We have the Four of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands. First of all, there are lots of wands. There is a lot of passion. There's a lot of desire. There's a lot of this energy of, oh my god, me and Capricorn, Capricorn and me, as if they are in some kind of addictive state, right? Bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands. Deep down, they just want to wait and watch and hope for the best possible outcome out of this situation. On a conscious level, this person doesn't want to get disappointed again. That's why they just want to keep their guards up, because they know if they are going to come forward towards you and if they are going to ask for commitment or some kind of long-term partnership, or maybe they are going to plan for marriage or something like that, they are going to definitely get rejected or disappointed. That's why they just want to keep their guards up so that they are not going to get disappointed again. But at the same time, they just want to wait and watch and hope for some kind of good outcome out of this situation at some point of time, not immediately but eventually. Okay, cool. Let's see what action is this person going to take towards you, if any, by the end of this month, March 2026. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Star, and the Queen of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Swords. You know, this is bizarre. This person is watching you online, they're kind of stalking you online, or they're getting to know each and everything about you from wherever they can. There are chances of this person connecting with you because they want to heal the situation between you and them, but they are going to end up fighting with you, right? It's like their intention is not to fight with you, not to create any kind of drama or chaos or conflict here, Capricorn, to be honest with you. But the moment you guys are going to connect with each other or maybe start talking to each other, things will start popping up and you guys might end up fighting with each other. And one of you is going to ghost the other person here, like, I don't care about this crazy stuff anymore. So there are chances of this person connecting with you out of the blue, when and they are going to feel so triggered by something. They are going to be like, I have to talk to Capricorn because I have to heal the situation between me and them, and it's important for me. And whenever they are going to enter in your space and start talking to you or start connecting with you, it's going to be a shit show. Very, very soon it's going to convert into a shit show. Again, it's not their intention, but somehow the energies that they're coming with are going to be a triggered energies. They're not healed or calm or mature energy. They are these energy of, why the hell you did that, why the hell are you not talking to me, why the hell are you doing this with me, and that, and blame game kind of a deal. And I don't see a flow of communication here. I do see maybe communication happening, but not going anywhere. You one of you getting pissed off and ghosting the other person here, like, nope, goodbye, never come back. Okay, let's see the guidance here for you guys, honey. Cappies. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse there, the Tower, and the Four of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. You're hurt. You are still very, very hurt. Something is still bothering you, hurting you on a deeper level, and you're continuously denying it. You're continuously telling yourself, maybe you're continuously lying to yourself. Forget about me. Who am I to say anything to you or tell you anything? Just reading the cards for you guys, right? I'm like I'm a person like you only. So I also do that. Whenever I get hurt, I shut down, right? I used to, from last 3 years. Now I am able to connect with my emotions and sit with the emotions. But you are hurt from inside and you're continuously lying to yourself, I'm fine. No, 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 I'm fine. Maybe it's not related to this situation. Maybe there is something that happened maybe 30 years ago, who knows? But it's still bothering you and hurting you, and it's definitely related to your love and relationship area, romantic love, right? So instead of, we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse as your guidance, the Tower, the Four of Swords. You start some healing process, you start some healing journey, and you give up. You're like, why the hell it is not giving me the breakthrough that I want? Why am I not able to feel at peace? Why am I not able to feel the kind of healing I should feel because I am doing certain things? Because you're doing it and stopping it. Healing is a very long process. It's a never ending process, you can say. It took me almost 1.5 years to get back on my feet and be normal from a very, very ugly breakup in 2022. That is also because I never gave up on the healing process. And healing is like, I did Ho'oponopono a lot. I did chakra meditations a lot, heart chakra meditations a lot. I went deep into spirituality. I started going to Osho, Pune, and starting reading all of these things. And then tarot also helped me a lot. That's how I never gave up on myself, honey. Cappies. And if you're thinking that something is not working out, the healing process, the healing journey, just because you gave it 2 days or 3 days or maybe 8 days or maybe 10 days, 15 days, who knows? It's not like it's not working out. It's like you are giving up on your healing process again and again and again. And that's why you're feeling distracted and confused and unhealed, unresolved. And that's why you gave up. Don't give up on yourself. Every hurtful situation in our life actually comes in our life so that we can grow on a spiritual level. For all of us, nobody is special here, right? And either everybody is special or nobody is special. So every situation, every negative situation in our lives comes in our awareness so that we can heal and grow on a spiritual level. What we do is we shut down. We think like, oh, it's not in my fate, it's not in my destiny, I'm never going to do this, I'm never going to do that. That's exactly what you're doing. Stop doing that. Stop giving up on yourself. Okay, let me answer one of your questions related to this particular situation of your life, honey. This portion also might or might not resonate. If it does, good. If it doesn't, don't worry too much about it. Just leave it behind. If you're not going to get a clear cut yes or no, then you can take the message as the guidance also, right? According to your situation. I'm going to give you 10 to 15 seconds to get the answer. If that's not enough for you, you can close, you can pause and unpause whenever you feel like. So let's start. So close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, ask your question 3 times in your mind space, keep it short, simple and precise, and your time starts now. Okay, my love. So the answer to your question is, sorry, listen to your intuition. Listening to your intuition simply means that you already know the answer, but you are continuously pushing the divine to give you the answer that you already know, but you're denying to accept it. You're denying to accept the reality. Okay, let me read from here also if you want to. Listen to your intuition card. You already know the answer that you're looking for. It's calling you to develop your intuition. What answers lie within? This is the card that might come up if you're asking the same question over and over and you know the answer already. You know it. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Cappies. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.